Hey everybody, it's Keith with Bob CNC. Welcome to Shop Talk, and I'm here with Bob, who looks remarkably different today. How you doing, Bob?
I'm doing great. I'm here with my best friend Keith, who looks remarkably the same every day.
Yeah, I'm boring.
You're boring.
Truly.
Okay.
We're going to talk about something today that I think might sound a bit esoteric. It's just,
Okay.
well, not necessarily practical, but it is extremely practical. And it is the difference between an artiste and an engineer.
Oh yeah, there's a big difference.
There is.
Yeah.
And I'm neither.
You don't get to be
I got
either?
nothing.
So
yeah,
that's
I'm
good.
leaving.
You can be like neutral ground in this. You won't have a.
No, I'll have an opinion.
Okay.
I don't have to be informed to,
Okay,
tell you
all
what
right,
I
all
think.
right. That's fair.
Well, it's normal.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, we get asked all the
By
time.
the way, you'd put me on the engineer side, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little.
I can't lie to people.
Okay.
Okay. Well, no, actually, I could though, because you have done really artistic stuff. I don't know, maybe it was gas. No,
There you
it
go.
was. You made stuff for Pam that's really neat. You did stuff for a wedding. It was artsy craftsy. It was
Okay.
nice.
Oh, I'm feeling good about myself now.
Okay.
I'm an artist and an engineer.
Oh, jeez, I wouldn't go quite that far.
Okay, yeah, me neither.
The reason this comes up though is we have people. You're brand new to CNC, and you're trying to figure out what kind of software should I get.
Yeah.
And we always start with the basic. You need 3 types of software to start.
Right. Did a video on that.
Yes, we
Should
did.
look that up.
So I'm not saying we're going to recover that or
Yeah.
cover that ground.
Yeah.
But once you get past the G code sender, you start getting into CAD CAM.
Right.
And now we're talking about designing projects.
Right.
And the big question is, and I can say quite honestly that I might not exactly know what I want to make. I'm just kind of in love with the idea of CNC.
Right.
So how do I even address that? And that's where are you coming from an engineering point of view or from an artistic point of view?
Yeah. So I mean, it's easy for me to see the difference in my mind. I don't know if I can explain it, but when I design stuff, it's normally stuff like CNC machines.
You're
or
designing parts, components.
Yeah. So I'm doing a lot of just cutting out shapes and stuff. Now, when I look at the stuff that's on our gallery from our artists, where they're beautiful pictures and they're 3D relief carvings,
Yes.
and they're just, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of the artist part. And I wish I had more of that in me, because that's really cool. And my wife I think she'd like me a lot better if I made that kind
I
of
don't
stuff.
think that's the big problem.
It's not?
Pam and I talked for a long
Okay.
time.
All right.
But go ahead.
All right, well, we can talk about that later.
Later.
But so when a guy calls on the phone and he says, I've used AutoCAD all my life, I already know what type of software to get him, because AutoCAD and Estelcam kind of go together, right? If you can do your
Why?
well, because it's engineering type of software. It is, a matter of fact, Fusion 360 is really engineering type of software. You can do artist work, but it's hard. Whereas like your Vectric software, it is all about artists making beautiful things. But if you try to do engineering with it, you can, but it's hard.
It isn't designed for that, for
Yeah,
building
exactly.
components.
Yeah.
But it can do it.
Right. So if you're an artist, we would say, hey, VCarve is the most popular, by far the best software that you can get. Starting with their desktop up to their pro, even their Aspire.
And this isn't a thing about, we're trying to make a sales pitch here.
Right.
For any type of software.
Right.
It's just simply in the marketplace, there's nothing on the market right now that will give you the capabilities that Vectric will.
It's a good value.
Right. Yeah. Value-wise.
Right. Now, if you're like me though, and you have plans to make even like speaker boxes or something that is a machine like a CNC or some kind of basic shape, then Vectric software is going to be way overkill because it's for the artist. But there's software like Estelcam, which happens to be my favorite, that does that beautifully efficiently, and you're up and running quickly. So it really depends on how your brain thinks, or in some people's cases,
Thank you, Bob.
doesn't think.
Hey, I was going to try to close before you got there,
You were,
but
okay.
I didn't make it.
I thought I'd get that
Hey
in.
guys, if you have any questions about software, you can get a hold of us at shoptalk@bobcnc.com. Till next time, and after my next counseling session, we'll see you.